Chosen ones, God has waited for this very day to unveil his divine plan for you, a plan so magnificent that it will reshape your life in ways you never dared to dream. This moment, this breath you're taking right now, is no accident. It's the turning point where the Creator's purpose for you begins to unfold, like a scroll written in the stars, revealing your destiny. You've walked through trials, carried burdens, and faced shadows that tried to dim your light. But today, God is ready to show you why every step led you here. His plan is not just a promise, it's a living, breathing reality that's about to transform your world. You've felt it, haven't you? That quiet stirring in your soul, that whisper that you're meant for something greater. It's not just a feeling, it's God speaking directly to you. His plan for you isn't hidden in some distant future. It's breaking through right now, like dawn piercing the night. You are his chosen, hand-picked before time began, to carry a purpose so unique that no one else can fulfill it. The struggles you faced weren't meant to break you, they were forging you, preparing you for this moment when his glory would shine through you. Your life is about to become a testament to his power, a beacon of his love that others will see and marvel at. This isn't about small changes or fleeting moments of hope. God's plan is vast, like an ocean stretching beyond the horizon, and it's pulling you into its current. You're not just going to survive, you're going to thrive in ways that defy explanation. The dreams you've held in your heart, the ones you thought were too big, too impossible, they're not just possible, they're part of the blueprint God has drawn for you. Every prayer you've whispered, every tear you've shed, has been collected by him, woven into a tapestry of purpose that's now ready to be revealed. You're stepping into a season where the impossible becomes your reality. And here's the truth. God didn't choose you because you're perfect. He chose you because you're his. Your flaws, your doubts, your scars, they're part of the story he's writing through you. Think of Moses, a man who stuttered and doubted himself, yet God used him to part seas and lead nations. Your weaknesses don't disqualify you. They're the very places where his strength will shine. So let go of the fear that you're not enough. You are more than enough in his hands, and today, he's ready to show you just how much he's been working behind the scenes. If this message is speaking to your heart, if you feel the fire of God's plan igniting within you, pause right now and hit that like button. Subscribe to join thousands of chosen one souls who are walking this path of divine purpose. And in the comments, type 777 to declare that you're ready to receive what God has prepared for you. These actions aren't just for the video, they're a signal to the universe that you're claiming your place in his plan. Now, let's talk about what this plan looks like. It's not just about wealth, though abundance will flow. It's not just about health, though vitality will return. It's about a complete transformation, spirit, soul, and body. God's plan is like a symphony, each note perfectly placed to create harmony in your life. You'll see doors open that you didn't even know existed. Relationships will shift, aligning with his purpose. Your heart will find peace that surpasses understanding, and your steps will be guided by a light that never fades. This is the moment where everything changes, where you step into the fullness of who you were created to be. Picture a seed buried in the earth, hidden in darkness, pressed down by the weight of the soil. It doesn't look like much, does it? But beneath the surface, it's breaking open, reaching for the light. That's you, chosen one. Every trial, every moment of waiting was the soil preparing you to break through. God has been nurturing you, strengthening you, and now you're ready to bloom. The world will see the beauty of his work in you, your confidence, your clarity, your unshakable faith. They'll wonder how you changed so fast, but you'll know This was God's plan all along. You might be thinking, why now? Why me? The answer is simple. God's timing is perfect, and you are his masterpiece. He waited for this day because you're ready now, ready to carry the weight of his glory, ready to walk in the purpose he's placed within you. Look at Esther, a woman who seemed ordinary, yet God positioned her to save a nation. Her moment came when she was ready, and so has yours. This day, this hour, is when God is saying, now is your time. Trust him. Step forward. His plan is unfolding, and it's more beautiful than you can imagine. The world around you might not understand yet. They'll see the change in you, your peace, your strength, your radiance, and they'll wonder what's different. Some might doubt, others might question, but that's okay. Their doubts can't stop God's plan. Your life is about to become a living testimony, a proof that he keeps his promises. You'll walk into rooms and shift atmospheres. You'll speak and people will listen. You'll carry a light that draws others closer to him. This isn't just about you, it's about the ripple effect of his work through you, touching lives you may never even meet. But here's what you need to know. God's plan requires your trust. It's not always easy to let go of control, to step into the unknown. Yet, that's where the miracles happen. Think of Abraham, called to leave everything familiar and go to a land he didn't know. He didn't have a map, but he had God's promise, and that was enough. Your faith is the key that unlocks the gates of his plan. Trust that every step, even the uncertain ones, is leading you to a future filled with hope, purpose, and abundance. You're not walking this path alone. The Holy Spirit is with you, guiding you, whispering truth when the world tries to drown it out. You'll feel his presence in the quiet moments, in the decisions you make, in the courage that rises when you need it most. This is what sets you apart as a chosen one. You're not just following a plan. You're living it, breathing it, becoming it. Every day, you're becoming more of who God created you to be, and the world is starting to notice. Let's pause for a moment. If you're feeling the weight of this truth, if you're ready to step into God's plan with boldness, leave a comment with 777 below. It's a declaration that you're claiming his promises, that you're ready for what's coming. And if you haven't yet, hit that like button and subscribe to join thousands of chosen one souls walking in divine purpose. Your actions are a testament to your faith, a step toward the life God has prepared for you. Now, let's go deeper. God's plan for you isn't just about what you'll receive, it's about who you'll become. This journey is transforming you from the inside out. You're shedding old fears, old doubts, old versions of yourself that no longer fit the person God is calling you to be. It's like a caterpillar in a cocoon, undergoing a metamorphosis that no one sees until the wings emerge. Your transformation is happening now, and soon, the world will see the beauty of what God has done in you. This plan isn't about fitting into the world's mold, it's about breaking it. You're not here to follow the crowd, to chase fleeting pleasures or temporary success. You're here to live a life that points to eternity, a life that reflects God's glory in every step. The world might offer you its version of success, money, fame, status, but God's plan is so much bigger. It's about joy that doesn't fade, peace that doesn't waver, and a purpose that outlasts time itself. Consider David, a shepherd boy who seemed insignificant, yet God chose him to defeat giants and lead a kingdom. His life wasn't easy: enemies, betrayal, wilderness years, but every challenge shaped him into the man God needed him to be. Your challenges are doing the same. They're not setbacks, they're stepping stones. God is using every moment to prepare you for the greatness he's planned. So don't despise the process. Embrace it. It's all part of his masterpiece. You might wonder how to walk in this plan. It starts with surrender, not giving up, but giving over, handing your fears, your plans, your doubts to God. Let Him take the lead. When you do, you'll find clarity in the chaos, strength in the struggle, and peace in the unknown. His plan isn't a puzzle to solve, it's a path to follow. Each step you take in faith brings you closer to the fullness of what He has for you. God's plan also means you're never alone in the battle. The enemy might try to distract you, to whisper lies that you're not worthy, not ready, not chosen. But those lies crumble in the face of God's truth. You are His, and no force in heaven or earth can change that. When the enemy comes against you, you don't fight in your own strength. You stand in His. Like Daniel in the lion's den, you'll walk through danger untouched, because God's hand is upon you. This day is a marker, chosen one. It's the day God's plan begins to unfold in ways you can see, feel, and touch. You'll notice signs small at first, then undeniable. A door opens, a burden lifts, a dream stirs. These aren't coincidences, they're confirmations of His promise. Keep your eyes open, your heart ready. What He's doing in you is bigger than you can imagine, and it's only just beginning. Your transformation isn't just for you, it's for the world around you. As you step into God's plan, you become a light that others can't ignore. Your family, your friends, even strangers, they'll see His work in you and be drawn to Him. Your life will speak louder than words ever could. Like Noah, who built an ark when no one believed, your obedience to God's plan will inspire others to trust in Him. And here's the beauty of it. God's plan doesn't end with you. It's generational. The blessings He's pouring into your life will flow to your children, your children's children, and beyond. You're not just walking in abundance for today, you're leaving a legacy of faith, purpose, and divine favor. Every step you take in His plan is planting seeds for a harvest that will outlive you. You might feel the weight of this moment, the magnitude of what God is doing. That's okay. It's a holy weight, a reminder that you're carrying something eternal. Let it anchor you, not overwhelm you. God didn't choose you because you had it all figured out. He chose you because He trusts you with His plan. So stand tall, chosen one. The Creator of the universe has called you by name, and He's ready to show the world what He can do through you. Sometimes God's plan feels like a mystery. You see glimpses, but the full picture isn't clear. That's where faith comes in. It's like walking through a fog, knowing the path is there, even when you can't see it. Each step reveals a little more, and soon, you'll look back and see how every moment was perfectly orchestrated. Trust the process. Trust Him. He's leading you to a place of glory you can't yet imagine. The enemy will try to make you doubt this plan. He'll point to your past, your mistakes, the times you fell. But here's the truth. Your past doesn't define you. God's promise does. Every mistake was a lesson, every fall a chance to rise stronger. Like Peter, who denied Jesus yet became the rock of the church, your failures are part of the story God is redeeming. He's turning your ashes into beauty, your pain into purpose. This plan isn't about striving, it's about receiving. God isn't asking you to earn His blessings, He's asking you to open your hands and take them. Imagine a river flowing toward you, carrying everything you need: peace, provision, purpose. All you have to do is step into the current. Let go of the need to control, to figure it all out. His plan is already in motion, and it's carrying you toward a future brighter than you can fathom. You're not just a participant in God's plan, you're a partner. He's inviting you to co-create with Him, to bring your gifts, your passions, your unique spark into his divine design. Think of Bezalel, the craftsman God filled with his spirit to build the tabernacle. Your talents, no matter how small they seem, are tools in his hands. Use them, share them. Watch how he multiplies them for his glory. As you walk in this plan, you'll find a strength you didn't know you had. It's not your strength, it's his, flowing through you. You'll face challenges, but they won't break you. You'll encounter opposition, but it won't stop you. Like Paul, who preached through prisons and shipwrecks, you'll carry God's message through every storm. His plan is your anchor, your compass, your shield. And don't forget, this is your moment. God waited for this day because he knew you'd be ready. Not perfect, not without doubts, but ready to trust, to step out, to let his light shine through you. The world is waiting to see what happens when a chosen one fully embraces God's plan. So take a deep breath, lift your eyes, and walk boldly into the destiny he's prepared for you. Your life is about to become a living miracle. People will look at you and see something they can't explain, a peace, a purpose, a power that comes from God alone. They'll ask how you did it, how you changed, how you rose above. And you'll smile, knowing it wasn't you, it was him, his plan, his power, his promise. You're just the vessel, shining with his glory. This journey isn't always easy. There will be moments when you feel stretched, tested, pushed to your limits. But those moments are where God's plan shines brightest. Like gold refined in fire, you're being shaped into something radiant, something eternal. Every trial is a chance to trust him more, to see his hand at work, to become the person he created you to be. And here's a promise. God's plan is unstoppable. No force, no fear, no failure can stand against it. Like the walls of Jericho, every obstacle will fall when you walk in his purpose. You don't need to fight the battle, he's already won it. Your job is to keep walking, keep trusting, keep shining. The victory is already yours. You might be wondering what's next. What does this plan look like in the days ahead? It's not about predicting every detail. It's about expecting his goodness. Expect doors to open. Expect hearts to change. Expect miracles to unfold. God's plan is like a riverbed, guiding the flow of his blessings into every area of your life. Step in and let it carry you. If you're ready to claim this plan, to walk boldly in the purpose God has for you, leave a comment with 777 below. It's a declaration that you're stepping into his divine design. Hit that like button and subscribe to join thousands of chosen one souls who are saying yes to God's call. Your faith is a spark, and it's about to set the world ablaze. Now, let's talk about the legacy of this plan. It's not just about today or tomorrow, it's about forever. God's plan for you stretches beyond your lifetime, touching generations you'll never meet. Your obedience today is planting seeds for a harvest that will feed souls for years to come. Like Abraham's faith, which birthed nations, your trust in God's plan will leave a mark that time can't erase. This plan also means you're a light in the darkness. The world is hurting, searching, lost in shadows. But you, chosen one, carry a glow that can't be dimmed. It's not just your smile, your energy, your presence, it's him in you. When you walk in his plan, you become a beacon, guiding others to the hope you've found. Your life will show them that God is real, that his promises are true, and don't be surprised if the world resists at first. Change is uncomfortable, especially when it's divine. Like Jesus, who was rejected by his own, you might face misunderstanding or doubt. But keep walking. Their resistance can't stop God's plan. your light will shine through, and in time, they'll see what God has done in you. Your transformation will speak louder than their doubts ever could. God's plan is also about rest. Not the kind of rest where you do nothing, but the kind where you stop striving and start trusting. It's knowing that He's got this, that you don't have to carry the weight of the world. Like Mary, who sat at Jesus' feet while Martha worked, you're invited to rest in His presence, to let Him guide your steps. His plan works best when you let go and let Him lead. You're not just walking into a new season, you're walking into a new you. God's plan is reshaping you, refining you, revealing the masterpiece He's been crafting all along. You'll notice it in small ways at first. A new confidence, a deeper peace, a clearer purpose. Then it will grow, like a flame that starts small but soon consumes everything in its path. This is who you were always meant to be. The beauty of God's plan is that it's personal. He didn't give you someone else's destiny. This is yours, written in His heart before you were born. Every detail, your gifts, your passions, your story, was crafted with purpose. Like Jeremiah, called before he was formed in the womb, you were chosen for this. Embrace it, live it, let it shine. And here's the thing. God's plan is bigger than your circumstances. It doesn't matter where you are right now, struggling, waiting, hoping. His plan overrides every limitation. Like Joseph, who went from a pit to a palace, your current situation is not your final destination. God is working, even now, to lift you into the place He's prepared for you. This day is a turning point, chosen one. It's the day God's plan moves from promise to reality. You'll see it in the way things start to align, the way burdens lift, the way hope rises. Keep your eyes open for His signs, they're coming. Like the burning bush that caught Moses' attention, God is about to show you something that will change everything. You might feel unworthy at times, like you don't deserve this plan. But God doesn't choose based on merit. He chooses based on love. Your worth isn't in what you've done. It's in who you are to Him. Like the prodigal son, you're welcomed home, not because you earned it, but because you're His. Step into His plan, knowing you're loved, chosen, and called. This plan also comes with power. Not the kind the world chases, but the kind that flows from God's Spirit. It's the power to forgive, to heal, to stand firm in storms. Like Elijah, who called down fire from heaven, you carry a divine authority. Use it wisely. Speak life, walk in truth. Watch how God moves through you to change the world. And don't let fear hold you back. The enemy will try to whisper that this plan is too big, too impossible. But God's plans are never too big for Him. He's the God who parted seas, raised the dead, and turned water into wine. If He can do that, He can handle your life. Trust Him. Step out. His plan is your safety, your strength, your future. You're not just a dreamer, you're a doer. God's plan isn't just something to hope for, it's something to live. Every choice you make, every step you take, is a chance to align with His purpose. Like Nehemiah, who rebuilt a city against all odds, you're called to build something lasting. Start today. Take one step. Watch how God multiplies it. This is your moment, chosen one. God waited for this day to reveal His plan, and now it's here. You're not just watching a video, you're stepping into a divine appointment. Everything you've been through, every prayer you've prayed, has led you to this. So stand up, lift your head, and walk into the future God has prepared. It's yours, and it's glorious. As you step into God's plan, chosen one, you'll notice something extraordinary. Your perspective is shifting. It's like climbing a mountain and suddenly seeing the world from a higher vantage point. What once seemed overwhelming, your fears, your challenges, your doubts, now looks small in the light of His purpose. God is giving you new eyes, eyes that see His hand in every detail, His promise in every moment. This isn't just about where you're going, it's about how you see the journey. Your vision is becoming His vision, and it's changing everything. This new perspective isn't just a fleeting feeling. It's a gift that grows stronger as you walk in His plan. You'll start to notice patterns, ways God has been working in your life that you couldn't see before. Like pieces of a puzzle coming together, every experience, every hardship, every victory is forming a picture of His faithfulness. You're not just moving forward, you're seeing the why behind every step. This clarity is a weapon, cutting through confusion and doubt, anchoring you in His truth. And here's what's beautiful. This shift in vision doesn't just change how you see yourself, it changes how you see others. You'll begin to see the people around you through God's eyes, with compassion, with purpose, with love. The co-worker who frustrates you, the friend who drifted away, the stranger on the street, they're all part of His plan too. God is using you to bring light to their lives, to show them what it looks like to walk in divine purpose. Your presence is a gift, not just to you, but to the world. This plan also brings a new kind of courage. Not the loud, brash kind, but a quiet, unshakable strength that comes from knowing God is with you. Think of Gideon, a man who felt small and unworthy, yet God called him a mighty warrior. That same power is rising in you. You'll face moments that test you, but you'll stand firm, not because of your own strength, but because His Spirit is your backbone. This courage will carry you through decisions, risks, and leaps of faith you never thought possible. If this truth is stirring your heart, if you're ready to see with God's eyes and walk in His courage, pause and hit that like button. Subscribe to join thousands of chosen one souls embracing their divine calling. And in the comments, type 777 to declare that you're ready to see His plan unfold. These steps are more than actions. They're a proclamation of your faith, a signal that you're all in for what God has next. Now, let's talk about the rhythm of God's plan. It's not a straight line or a predictable path. It's more like a dance, with steps you learn as you go. Sometimes you'll move forward with confidence. Other times, you'll pause, waiting for His lead. But every step, every pause, is part of the choreography He's designed for you. Trust the rhythm. Even when it feels unfamiliar, even when the steps seem hard, He's guiding you into a dance that's uniquely yours. This dance isn't just about reaching a destination. It's about who you're becoming as you move. Each step shapes you, refines you, brings you closer to the person God sees when He looks at you, like a potter molding clay. He's crafting you with care, smoothing the rough edges, forming something beautiful. You might not see the final shape yet, but trust that every turn, every spin, is making you more like Him. And here's something powerful. God's plan doesn't just change you, it changes the atmosphere around you. Your faith, your obedience, your light. They shift the energy in every room you enter. People will feel it, even if they can't name it. You'll walk into a meeting, a conversation, a moment, and something will change. It's not because of anything you do in your own strength. It's because God's presence in you is undeniable. You're carrying His glory, and it's impossible to ignore. This isn't about being perfect or having all the answers. God's plan works through your humanity, your quirks, your unique way of being. Think of Rahab, a woman with a past, who God used to save spies and secure a victory. Your story, no matter how messy, is part of his plan. Every choice you've made, every path you've walked, has been woven into his purpose. He's not asking you to erase your past. He's using it to show the world what redemption looks like. You'll also find that God's plan brings a new kind of freedom. Not the freedom to do whatever you want, but the freedom to be who you were created to be. It's like a bird released from a cage, soaring for the first time. The weight of expectations, of comparison, of fear, it's falling away. You're free to love boldly, to dream wildly, to live fully in his purpose. This freedom is your birthright as a chosen one, and it's yours to claim. Sometimes God's plan will surprise you. It's not always what you expect, it's better. You might think you know where you're headed, only to find him leading you somewhere entirely different. Like Jonah, who ran from Nineveh but ended up fulfilling God's purpose, you'll find that his plan always finds a way. Embrace the surprises. They're not detours, they're divine redirects, guiding you to a future brighter than you imagined. This plan also means you're part of something bigger. You're not just a single thread in God's tapestry. You're woven into a masterpiece that spans generations, nations, eternity. Your purpose is connected to others, to his kingdom, to a story that began before you and will continue after. Like the apostles, who started as fishermen and became world changers, your role is vital. You're not just living for yourself, you're living for his glory. And don't be afraid of the unknown. God's plan often leads through uncharted territory, places where you can't see the next step. But that's where faith grows strongest. Like the Israelites crossing the Red Sea, you'll find the waters part when you take the step. God is already ahead of you, making a way where there seems to be none. Trust him. He's never failed, and he won't start now. You're also being equipped for this plan. God isn't sending you out empty-handed. He's filling you with wisdom, discernment, strength, everything you need to fulfill his purpose. Like Elisha, who received a double portion of Elijah's spirit, you're being anointed for the task ahead. Don't doubt your readiness. What you need will come exactly when you need it, because God's timing is flawless. This journey will also teach you to listen. God's voice is speaking, sometimes in a whisper, sometimes in a shout. It might come through a scripture, a friend, a moment of quiet clarity. Tune your heart to hear him, like Samuel, who learned to say, "Speak, Lord, for your servant is listening." You'll find his guidance in the still, small moments. The more you listen, the clearer his plan becomes. And here's a truth to hold on to. God's plan is unshakable. The world might shake, circumstances might shift, but his purpose for you stands firm. Like a house built on rock, you won't be moved by the storms. Your foundation is his promise, and no force can tear it down. Stand in that truth, chosen one. You're built to withstand anything when you're rooted in him. You'll also discover that God's plan is about connection, not just with him, but with others. He's bringing people into your life, mentors, friends, partners who will walk with you in this purpose. Like Ruth and Naomi, whose bond changed history. Your relationships will be part of his divine design. Cherish them. They're not random, they're appointed. This plan also calls you to boldness, not arrogance, but a fearless trust that God is who he says he is. You'll speak truth when it's hard, take risks when it's scary, love when it's costly. Like Deborah, who led with courage in a time of fear, you're called to rise up and lead in your own way. Your boldness will inspire others, showing them what it looks like to trust God fully. And don't overlook the small moments. God's plan isn't just about the big victories. It's in the quiet acts of faithfulness, the daily choices to follow Him. Like the widow who gave her last coins, your small steps of obedience matter. They're building something eternal, something God sees and honors. Keep showing up. He's working through every moment. You're also being called to rest in His promises. The world tells you to hustle, to strive, to earn your place. But God's plan works differently. It's about trusting that He's already done the work. Like the Israelites who entered the Promised Land, your job isn't to fight for the victory, it's to walk into it, rest in His faithfulness, and watch how He moves mountains for you. This plan is also about joy, not the fleeting kind that comes and goes, but a deep, unshakable joy that flows from knowing you're in His hands. You'll find it in the laughter of a moment, the peace of a prayer, the beauty of a sunrise. Like Nehemiah said, "The joy of the Lord is your strength. Let it fill you, chosen one." It's a gift that no one can take away. And as you walk in this plan, you'll see miracles. Not always the loud, dramatic kind, but quiet wonders that shift your life. A need met at the perfect time, a heart healed, a dream revived. Like the feeding of the 5,000, God will take your little and make it much. Keep your eyes open. His miracles are all around you. You're also being shaped for influence. Not the kind that seeks attention, but the kind that changes lives. Your words, your actions, your faith, they're ripples that spread far beyond what you see. Like John the Baptist, preparing the way, you're paving a path for others to follow. Your life is a message, and God is speaking through it. This plan is also about surrender. Not giving up, but letting go of what no longer serves you. Old habits, old fears, old ways of thinking, they're falling away. Like Lazarus stepping out of the tomb, you're leaving behind the grave clothes of your past. God's plan is calling you to life, to freedom, to a new way of being. And don't forget, you're a warrior in this plan. Not with weapons, but with faith. You're fighting battles you may not even see, breaking chains for yourself and others. Like Jael, who defeated an enemy with a single act of courage, your faith is a weapon that shifts the spiritual realm. Wield it with confidence. God's power is in you. You'll also find that God's plan is about timing. His timing, not yours. You might want things to happen faster, but He knows when you're ready. Like a farmer waiting for the harvest, trust that the seeds you've planted in faith will grow. His delays are not denials, they're preparations for something greater. This journey is also about gratitude. As you see God's plan unfold, you'll find your heart overflowing with thankfulness. Every blessing, every answered prayer, every moment of His presence, it's all a gift. Like Hannah, who praised God after years of waiting, your gratitude will become a song that echoes through your life. And here's something to hold close. God's plan is personal, but it's also universal. Your purpose is unique, but it's connected to His greater story. You're part of a divine symphony, playing a note no one else can. Like the stars in the sky, each shining in its place, your life is a light in His constellation. Shine brightly, chosen one. The world needs your glow. You're also being called to trust in the unseen. God's plan often works in ways you can't predict or understand. Like Elisha's servant, who saw an army of angels when his eyes were opened, you're surrounded by divine forces you can't yet see. Trust that they're there, fighting for you, guiding you, protecting you. This plan is also about legacy. Not just what you leave behind, but what you build now. Every act of faith, every moment of obedience, is a brick in a foundation that will stand for generations. Like David, whose psalms still comfort millions, your life will leave a mark that time can't erase. Build with purpose, chosen one. God is with you, and as you walk this path, you'll find a peace that anchors you. Not the absence of trouble, but the presence of God in the midst of it. Like Jesus sleeping through the storm, you'll rest in his plan, knowing he's in control. This peace is your strength, your shield, your gift. Hold it close and let it guide you. You're also being shaped into a vessel of his love. God's plan isn't just about what you do, it's about who you are. You're becoming a reflection of his heart, pouring out love to a world that's desperate for it. Like the Good Samaritan, your kindness will heal wounds, bridge divides, and show the world what God's love looks like. This plan is also about discovery. You're uncovering new parts of yourself, gifts, passions, strengths you didn't know you had. Like Moses, who discovered his calling at a burning bush, you're finding your purpose in unexpected places. Embrace the discovery. God is revealing who you've always been, hidden beneath the surface. And don't be afraid to dream big. God's plan isn't limited by what you think is possible. He's the God of the impossible, the one who turns barren wastelands into gardens. Like Sarah, who laughed at the promise of a child, you might doubt at first. But God will show you that his plans are bigger than your imagination. You're also being called to stand out, not to blend in, not to conform, but to shine. The world will try to dim your light, to pull you into its mold. But like Daniel, who stood firm in a foreign land, you're called to be different. Your uniqueness is your strength, your testimony, your gift to the world. This journey is also about healing. God's plan isn't just about your future, it's about redeeming your past. Every wound, every hurt, every moment of pain is being touched by his hand. Like the woman at the well, you're being made whole, your story transformed into a testimony of his grace. Let him heal you, chosen one. His plan includes every part of you. And here's a truth to carry. God's plan is eternal. It doesn't end with this life. Your purpose stretches into eternity, where you'll see the full scope of what he's done through you. Like the heroes of faith in Hebrews, you're running a race that leads to a city not made by hands. Keep running, the finish line is glorious. You're also being called to speak life. Your words have power, not because of you, but because of him in you. Like Ezekiel, speaking to dry bones, your voice can bring hope, revival, restoration. Choose your words carefully. Speak truth, speak love, speak faith. God's plan is working through every syllable you utter. This plan is also about surrender to his timing. You might want to rush ahead, to see the end from the beginning. But God's plan unfolds in seasons, each one preparing you for the next. Like a tree that grows stronger with each passing year, you're being rooted deeper in his purpose. Trust the season you're in. It's exactly where you're meant to be. And don't forget the power of community. God's plan isn't meant to be walked alone. He's surrounding you with people who will lift you up, challenge you, love you. Like the early church, sharing all things in common, you're part of a family of faith. Lean into it. Let their strength become yours, and offer yours in return. You're also being shaped for resilience. Life will throw storms your way, but God's plan is your anchor. Like Paul, who sang in prison, you'll find joy in the hardest moments. This resilience isn't about denying pain. It's about knowing that God's purpose is stronger than any trial. You're built to endure, chosen one, because he's with you. This journey is also about celebration. God's plan isn't just about work or struggle. It's about joy. about delighting in his goodness. Like the feasts in the Old Testament, you're invited to celebrate his faithfulness. Dance, laugh, praise. Let the world see that his plan brings a joy that nothing can steal. And as you walk in this plan, you'll find a new kind of authority. Not the kind that lords over others, but the kind that serves. Like Jesus washing his disciples' feet, you're called to lead with humility, to use your influence for good. Your authority comes from his Spirit, and it's a gift to be used for his glory. You're also being called to let go of comparison. God's plan for you is yours alone, no one else's. The world will tempt you to measure yourself against others, but his purpose is unique. Like Esther, whose calling was unlike any other, you're stepping into a role only you can fill. Embrace it. It's yours by divine design. This plan is also about expectation. God wants you to live with anticipation, knowing that he's always working, always moving. Like Simeon, waiting for the Messiah, your expectation will be rewarded. Look for his hand in every moment. Expect his goodness. It's coming, chosen one, in ways you can't yet see. And here's something powerful. God's plan is unstoppable, but it's also flexible. He's not bound by your mistakes or detours. Like Jonah, who ran but still fulfilled God's purpose, you can trust that he'll redirect your steps. His plan is bigger than your missteps, and he's always guiding you back to his path. You're also being called to live with intention. Every day is a chance to align with his purpose, to make choices that reflect his heart. Like Mary, who chose the better part by sitting at Jesus' feet, you're invited to prioritize what matters. Live with purpose, chosen one. Every moment counts in his plan. This journey is also about revelation. God is revealing himself to you in new ways through his word, his creation, his whispers in your heart. Like John on Patmos, you're being given glimpses of his glory. Pay attention. These revelations are guideposts, lighting the way as you walk in his plan. And don't be surprised if God's plan feels overwhelming at times. It's big because he's big, but he's not asking you to carry it alone. Like Moses, who needed Aaron, you're supported by his Spirit and his people. Lean on them. Let his strength flow through you. His plan is yours to walk, but he's carrying the weight. You're also being shaped into a storyteller. Your life is a narrative of his faithfulness, a story that others need to hear. Like the psalmists who sang of God's deeds, you're called to share what he's done. Your testimony will inspire, heal, encourage. Tell it boldly, chosen one. The world is listening. This plan is also about hope, not a wishful thinking, but a confident expectation that God will do what he promised. Like Abraham, hoping against hope for a son, you're called to hold fast to his promises. They're your anchor, your lifeline, your truth. Let hope rise in you. It's the heartbeat of his plan, and as you walk this path, you'll find a new kind of strength, not physical, but spiritual. It's the strength to forgive when it's hard, to love when it's costly, to stand when everything says fall. Like Stephen, who saw heaven open in his final moments, you'll find his strength sustains you. It's in you, chosen one, ready to rise. You're also being called to see the bigger picture. God's plan isn't just about your life, it's about his kingdom. Every step you take is advancing his purpose, building something eternal. Like Nehemiah's wall, your efforts are part of a greater structure. Keep building. His plan is unfolding through you. This journey is also about trust in his provision. God doesn't just give you a plan. He gives you what you need to walk it. Like the ravens feeding Elijah, his provision will come, often in unexpected ways. Trust that He sees your needs, that He's already moving to meet them. His plan includes every detail. And don't forget the power of your prayers. They're not just words, they're conversations with the Creator, shaping the unseen, moving mountains. Like Hannah's prayer for a son, your prayers are heard, and they're working. Keep praying, chosen one. His plan is fueled by your faith. You're also being called to embrace the mystery. God's plan doesn't always make sense in the moment, but it's always perfect in the end. Like Job, who trusted through suffering, you're learning that His ways are higher. Embrace the unknown. It's where His glory shines brightest. This plan is also about identity. You're not defined by your past, your job, your status. You're defined by His call. Like Peter, renamed from Simon to signify his purpose, you're being given a new name. Chosen, beloved, called. Wear it proudly. It's who you are in His plan, and as you walk in this purpose, you'll find a new kind of peace, not the absence of chaos, but the presence of God in it. Like the calm in the eye of a storm, His peace will center you. Let it wash over you, steady you, guide you. It's the foundation of His plan for your life. You're also being shaped for impact. God's plan isn't just about changing you, it's about changing the world through you. Like Philip, who shared the gospel with one man and sparked a revival, your actions will ripple. Act with purpose. His plan is working through every choice you make. This journey is also about surrender to His love. God's plan isn't a task list, it's a love story. He's drawing you closer, showing you His heart. Like Mary Magdalene, transformed by His love, you're being changed by His affection. Let it fill you, chosen one. It's the fuel for His plan, and don't be afraid to shine. The world needs your light, your unique reflection of His glory. Like a city on a hill, you're meant to stand out, to draw others to Him. Don't hide, don't shrink. Let His plan make you bold, radiant, unstoppable. You're also being called to perseverance. God's plan doesn't promise an easy road, but it promises a faithful guide. Like Paul's thorn, your struggles are part of the story, teaching you to rely on His grace. Keep going. His plan is worth every step, every sacrifice. This plan is also about freedom from fear. The enemy wants you to doubt, to hesitate, to shrink back. But God's plan casts out fear with perfect love. Like Joshua, told to be strong and courageous, you're equipped to face anything. Step forward. His plan is your shield, and as you walk, you'll find a new kind of vision, not just for today, but for eternity. God's plan gives you eyes to see beyond the temporary, to focus on what lasts. Like Abraham looking to a city with foundations, you're building for forever. Keep your gaze high. Chosen one, you're also being called to generosity. God's plan isn't just about receiving, it's about giving. Like the widow's oil that never ran dry, your blessings will multiply as you share them. Give freely your time, your love, your resources. His plan thrives when you pour out. This journey is also about alignment. God's plan works best when your heart, mind, and actions line up with His will. Like a compass pointing true north, you're being recalibrated to His purpose. Stay aligned, listen closely. His plan unfolds when you're in step with Him, and don't overlook the power of rest. God's plan includes moments to pause, to breathe, to be still. Like Jesus retreating to pray, you're called to recharge in His presence. Rest isn't weakness, it's wisdom. It prepares you for the next step in His plan. You're also being shaped into a bridge. God's plan uses you to connect others to Him, to each other. to hope. Like Barnabas, the encourager, your life will draw people together, building community, fostering healing. Be that bridge, chosen one. His plan flows through your connections. This plan is also about wonder. God wants you to marvel at his works, to see his hand in the ordinary and extraordinary. Like the disciples watching Jesus calm the storm, you're invited to stand in awe. Let wonder fill you. It's a doorway to deeper faith in his plan. And as you walk this path, you'll find a new kind of confidence, not in yourself, but in him. Like David facing Goliath, you'll know that the battle is his. This confidence will carry you through every challenge, every doubt. It's the assurance that his plan will prevail. You're also being called to authenticity. God's plan doesn't need a polished version of you, it needs the real you. Like Nathanael, whose honesty Jesus praised, your truthfulness is your strength. Be yourself. His plan is built around who you are, not who you think you should be. This journey is also about preparation. Every moment now is readying you for what's next. Like Esther's time of beauty treatments before meeting the king, you're being refined for your moment. Trust the process. God's plan is making you ready for what he's prepared. And don't forget the power of your story. Your life is a testimony, a living proof of his faithfulness. Like the blind man healed by Jesus, your transformation will point others to him. Share it boldly. His plan shines through your journey, inspiring others to trust him. You're also being called to hope in his promises. They're not empty words, they're guarantees. Like Noah building the ark in faith, you're building a life on his truth. Hold fast to his promises, chosen one. They're the foundation of his plan for you. This plan is also about transformation, not just yours, but the world's. God is using you to spark change, to bring light where there's darkness. Like the early church turning the world upside down, your faith will shift things. Embrace it. His plan is making you a catalyst, and as you walk, you'll find a new kind of focus. Distractions will fade, priorities will sharpen. Like Nehemiah, ignoring his enemies to finish the wall, you'll stay fixed on his purpose. Keep your eyes on him. His plan thrives when you stay focused.